Hello, welcome to Reaction Shots for April. Late as hell, because little baby boy was in London.
Yes.
For undisclosed reasons.
Yes.
Very exciting reasons.
I saw PS12.
What?
I saw the PS12.
Yeah, he saw the PS12.
Yeah.
It just like beams games directly into your cortex, cerebral cortex. Almost had a spit take on that. This month we're going to be talking about Gun Kata, Gun Fu, John Wick, John Woo. You see what I did
All the
there?
Johns.
That was good. But first, what have you liked lately?
Dude, I got to watch Terminator 1 with my grandpa yesterday.
yeah.
It was glorious. It was so good. It's so good. Definitely one of the movies I've seen the most.
Yeah.
Terminator.
Yeah.
We all have those. It's definitely one of those.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it in maybe like 2 or 3 years though.
Okay.
And I just love the first one because it's so dark.
Yeah.
It's a slasher movie. It's more horror. 2 is like blockbuster action. 1 is horror. And you know, just as time keeps moving on, marching forward, you just look at like 1980s movie here with like, you know, practical effects and filming on location. Like one of my favorite scenes in movies is when she's in Tech Noir, the bar, and like she doesn't know, like 2 Sarah Connors are dead. She's like, dude, someone's hunting me down. You see Reese walk by. She thinks maybe he's Sketch. And then she's just like waiting there. And like everyone converges. Scene is one of the best ever in movies.
Haven't seen that movie in a billion years. I have no memory of Terminator 1. I've seen Terminator 2 like a million times, but I have zero memory of Terminator 1.
Yeah.
I think I might have even just like skipped through it as a teen.
Oh. God, you should rewatch it.
I should watch it.
It's short. It's like an hour 40, so it moves.
Hell yeah.
And again, it is just so dark. It truly is, to me, one of the darkest scenes in movie history. Because like
that's a steep hill to climb.
Yeah, because it's also like they don't show the kill in that scene, if you know the one I'm talking about. Like, you know, Terminator's hunting Sarah Connors, very intense, just a brutal movie.
Yeah,
I love it. So then my grandpa.
Do you feel the kill?
Yeah, my grandpa, when it's over, the best compliment he can give a movie is great picture. It's like, that's like the top. So he says, great picture. He gets up to go to the restroom and he goes, I'll be back. It's like, yes, grandpa.
I love your grandpa, dude.
He's such a 10.
He's so cool.
Yeah. Pretty much just that and little anime. I've been rewatching Dragon Ball.
The fuck? That's not true. Yellowjackets.
Well, I was waiting to collaborate on it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a collaborative scream fest.
Exactly,
okay,
exactly.
Mandalorian was fine. Whatever.
I liked it. It like, I thought it was such a steady, good show. And it just kept making me think, like, the criticisms are 100% fair, where it, like, does meander. It's like, what is actually going on?
I skipped 2 episodes.
Whoa!
And then we went back and, like, watched scenes that mattered.
Oh, my gosh.
Because Sophia had seen them. So I was just like, eh.
Yeah. I get that, but
it needs to either, we were talking about this before, but it needs to either commit on being just a Monster of the Week, like, side quest adventure show, or having a through line. It can't, like, try to half-ass do both.
It definitely was straddling that line for sure.
It's weird.
Yeah. I get that. But then, it just made me think of, like, obviously because it's Star Wars, but just, like, the week-to-week expectations of shows and movies, and sometimes it feels like if it's not operating at a 10 out of 10 or like the best possible, there's just like this wave of disappointment, which turns into like disinterest.
My thing is like Andor was so like Dark Souls to me, right? Like where it's just like it's just so much better. That like
different
coming back. It's that's the thing is it's different. It now feels like there are 2 camps of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Discounting the cartoon stuff because I haven't seen that, but
same.
it feels like there's Andor, which is like fucking Michael Clayton vibes, like actual levels of like strategy and like war shit. And then there's Mandalorian towering above your Boba's Fett's and your Obi-Wan's.
Yeah.
Because like those two were really bad, I thought. But like it just feels like two different camps, and I'm much more interested now in the Andor camp, because that's what I wanted Star Wars to like kind of be.
Yeah.
You know, smart.
I get that. I like the adventure, I guess.
Yeah. And so do I.
And the Grogu, like,
I
bonds.
love Grogu. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't dislike Mandalorian.
And I get the criticisms too.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was a very weird season.
It was a weird season.
It made me like contemplate just like the state of TV a lot.
Well, and I really felt the like, Pedro Pascal's just a voice actor now. He's not in the show.
Yeah.
And Grogu doesn't matter anymore. Grogu's just there because he gets clicks, you know? It's like he's not part of the story.
Yeah.
Barely. Like, he just is there.
Yeah.
It's weird.
He's not the focus.
This is not a Mandalorian podcast, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I watched Top Gun Maverick last night, dude. Holy fuck. I did not believe the hype. I've still never seen Top Gun 1. We watched a 10-minute YouTube summary, and I was like, that seems good enough.
It's fine, it's whatever, it's fine.
But damn!
Yeah.
Top Gun Maverick, dude!
So
that
good.
shit rips!
Hell yeah.
Holy cow! I was like, this is really intense. The pacing is excellent. Everything is well explained without feeling dumbed down.
Yep.
Like, I knew all the stakes.
Yeah.
But it felt like, and I'm sure that like in an actual brief, like it would be much more complicated, but like it felt real enough to me, a lay person.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Hell yeah.
It was
great
so
cast.
cool. The cast,
Ensemble.
the least punchable Miles Teller has ever been. I actually quite liked his character.
Jennifer Connelly.
Dude.
Iconic.
Holy cat.
Like, yo, what is it? Legitimizes everything, dude.
Although it is a little weird that they just like didn't have the other lady in it at all or something. Whatever.
Yeah,
but like, I mean, whatever. I appreciate also that in the interim 30 years, he's had like a life, you know?
Yeah.
And I liked the history that they had where they kind of just hinted at it but didn't need to over-explain anything, you know?
Totally.
So it's like, and damn the jets, man.
So sick.
Holy crap. Like
So cool.
actually shooting in fighter jets? Bonkers.
Tom Cruise.
I've been in an F-18.
Whoa.
They're huge.
Like flying
Not
or like
flying, on the ground.
Okay.
Because I've told this a million times, I used to work for like psycho ex-Navy fighter pilots. They're all crazy, just like in the movie. They nailed that vibe though, like the insane cocky confidence. The one nitpick.
That rules.
The one nitpick that I had from my experience with those guys is their names are not usually, at least from what they told me, their names are not usually like cool call sign. Like you don't pick your own call sign.
Yeah.
They're not like cool, like they're insults usually.
Yeah.
Like this guy I worked with named Wiz wasn't named Wiz because he was a whiz kid. It was named Wiz because he pissed himself once. Like that's how they get their names.
That's so good.
So having names like Phoenix and stuff is like, how is that? Whatever. But damn it, it was so good.
So sick.
The sound.
I saw Avatar twice in the theater. I saw John Wick twice in the theater. Saw Top Gun Maverick twice in the theater. Like so top tier.
Yeah, dude.
Such a good movie.
I'm sad I didn't go and see it in the theater because
it's still fine at home.
I didn't believe, dude. It still worked on a television.
Dude.
Damn.
One of the ultimate crowd pleasers, really.
Yeah.
Look up crowd pleaser in the dictionary and there'll be just a poster of Top Gun Maverick.
There's a cross-hatched illustration of the poster of Top Gun Maverick.
I always love the storyline too of like some just like, you're old, you know, your time is up.
Yeah.
Your time is done.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Although what I like about this one though is like it's different from, because it doesn't pussyfoot around. Because like the problem with the geezer pleasers where it's like Taken or, you know, whatever.
Yeah. Taken or Taken.
Anything where the line "I don't do that anymore" is uttered.
Yeah.
We, the audience, know you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Stop wasting my time.
Yeah. Like Logan, you're going to do it.
Cut out the 40 minutes where you're like, I don't do that anymore. Like, Maverick is just like, this is all I want to be doing.
Yeah.
Is flying this jet.
Hell yeah.
And it's like, hell yeah, dude, I want you to.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't want to spoil any specifics,
Yeah.
but damn it, it's exciting, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
So good.
ooh. Anyways,
And then Yellowjackets.
Yellowjackets, holy
Holding
buckets.
up.
Holding up.
Holding
I'm
up
a
big
little
time.
disinterested in the Shauna storyline, the modern
Yeah.
one, but like other
Yeah,
than
yeah.
that, I'm just like rapt attention.
I...
Watch Yellowjackets.
Yeah, please.
Please. Buy Showtime, like the company, purchase it
Yeah.
for whatever. It's probably only valued at like 600 million.
Yeah.
Just buy Showtime and watch Yellowjackets.
600 mil. Could probably crowdsource that or something.
Yeah, open up a GoFundMe. We're gonna buy Showtime so they don't cancel Yellowjackets.
No, I think they're committed. They're going all the way.
They greenlit season 3 before season 2 was
Thank
even
God.
out.
And it was 5 originally planned.
They said they had a plan for 5.
Okay.
I don't know if they're gonna end it in 3. Part of me kind of hopes they do end it in 3
Yeah.
so that it's just tight.
Yeah.
Because like right now I'm like, some of this doesn't need to be here, but like, yeah.
It is teetering on the edge. Every episode's been great. By the way, it's not on this week for some reason, I don't think.
So
What
if you
is
had
that?
noticed that too,
What
she
is
was
that?
like, wait, it's coming back on May 5th?
Thanks a lot, Showtime.
Thanks a lot, Showtime.
Like, what
when
do you-
we own Showtime,
Yeah.
this shit won't happen.
Yeah,
No
no-
weeks off for
Yeah.
good behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am... It's at that point where it's like, all right, as long as it...
Don't mystery box us for too long.
As long as they land... Yeah, and as
Yeah,
long as they
land
land...
the plane.
As long as they land the plane, everything is a 10 out of 10. But
Yeah.
it's like, you better make it all
Yeah.
come together nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what
So,
makes everything come together really nicely? Perry fucking Mason, bro.
I need to watch it.
Perry Mason, dude.
I know. I'm sorry I started True Detective before, but it's
You
quick.
have betrayed me countless times.
Season 3. I was already like, you know.
Is that the Mahershala Ali one?
Yeah.
Or is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I started that too, and then I got really depressed. and
The
I
first
stopped
episode
watching.
is
I love
amazing.
him, and I
Yeah.
love Season 2 of True Dicks was the worst thing ever made by human beings.
I agree. I
Like,
plan on, because I want to go back
so
to
bad.
season 1. You know, like I plan on
Yeah.
going back after
Season 1,
it's
I
done.
think, drops the ball like for the ending.
Yeah.
Because I kind of hoped they would have leaned into it a little more.
Yeah.
But season 4, dude, that cast, holy cow.
That made me go back
Holy
and finally
cow,
watch season 3.
dude.
Because true crime stuff and like this murder mystery shit, that's my wheelhouse. It's like
Yeah.
what I usually love the most.
You know what show you would really like?
Perry Mason.
Perry Mason.
Matthew Rhys too, dude.
He's so good.
One of the
Also,
goats.
one of those actors where I'm like, holy shit, you're not American. Like
Yeah.
when you hear him in the
Oh, it's
like after
ridiculous.
like the interview or whatever, I'm just
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you never did The Americans, right?
I watched a few of the first season, but then I was just like, I'm really enjoying this, but I was like daunted by the scope of it. Like there are just too many episodes. The only nitpick I have about Perry Mason is people's veneers. Veneers are too obvious.
Like their teeth?
Yeah. Everybody's getting veneers that are too obvious.
Everybody's like very nice teeth.
Everyone's always like, well, it sticks their lips out a little bit, you know, just ever so slightly. You could just tell like
isn't
there's
it set-
something off.
Isn't it set in like the 40s
the
or
30s.
oh my god.
Yeah, it's like 30. It's like 1932.
And everyone has like 2023
Bitches have-
beautiful
yeah,
teeth, like
veneers.
Instagram teeth.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, what's going on with your face?
That's hilarious.
But it's a perfect show.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Is there gonna be another season? 3?
They're open to it,
But HBO's in flux.
you never
so-
know. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Matthew Rhys said that he would do a third,
Nice.
and then would probably be done.
Okay. So if they do, they'll do one more.
Yeah,
You'll
maybe.
always hope for that. You always hope for that. Nice.
But like it sticks to the landing so far, so it's like I want more, but
Yeah.
like it ends so well where it is right now that I'm just like, okay, well,
maybe
yeah.
keep it chill.
yeah.
Saw that.
Dallas Street, bro.
Saw the Black Mirror's finally coming back.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, soon.
Also,
there's
Alita
like
Battle Angel apparently.
yeah, Alita Battle Angel. Yeah, with Black Mirror, there's a teaser and some casts. It's like
Really?
Josh Hartnett is
Oh,
in
shit.
there. Aaron Paul, I think, is in there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it's coming back.
All right.
And there's a big tease that's kind of a spoiler. Maybe I'll tell you offline. Yeah.
Okay.
But it was like they've announced it all. But so
speaking of which, there are apparently Jedi Survivor spoilers in the wild. Just be careful.
Yeah, keep
Sophia
your head
just
down.
opened up YouTube.
Whoa.
Front page got spoiled on something.
Whoa.
She was like upset.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like the one game she's looking forward to, and she was like, "Well,
Keep your head down."
yeah." So watch out, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. Black Mirror, dude.
Black Mirror. Coming back. I hope it can.
Has reality stopped being weirder than Black Mirror for long enough for Black Mirror to come out?
I hope it can reach the heights of what it has originally hit. You know.
Yeah.
That weird 3-episode season or whatever was.
Yeah. I mean, what I hope for out of a Black Mirror is 1 or 2 good ones per season, right?
Yeah.
Like that's always kind of been the bar.
1 or 2 classics.
Yeah.
Like you gotta have a fucking classic.
Right.
Yeah.
One like all-time classic,
Yeah,
and then one other one that's like, yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. Totally.
Because if it doesn't have that at all, like if they're all metalheads or whatever,
Yeah.
then you're kind of like, yeah, all right, I watched it. Like,
I really like Smithereens. That one was so fucking good.
Which one was that?
It was in like the semi-bad season, I think. It was the one in the taxi, or like the back of the car. The disgruntled employee, the hostage situation in the car.
Yeah.
Just like a really tense.
That one was really tense.
Yeah.
I like when they, if I recall, when they like flip the script on who you think is like good and bad and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So good.
What's that other one? Shut Up and Dance. That one was like that, where you're just like, oh shit, okay.
So many classics.
Yeah. Damn, Black Mirror, dude.
I know.
Black Mirror,
it used to be our Yellowjackets together. You and I would just be like, because I watched it way later.
Yeah.
And then after I watch it, I'm just like,
You know what I do? Like, I will put on the theme song to Yellowjackets while doing my makeup, like 2-3 times a week.
Nice. I don't want to abuse it because I love. It's one of the few intros you watch every time because there's like details in there.
I would watch it every time. We skip through it because it's a little too flashy for Sophia because of the epilepsy.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But like, yeah, I love it. I'm proud of you. You're really getting through that water.
I was clearly dehydrated.
You're always dehydrated.
Yeah.
I assume that everyone but me is dehydrated constantly.
Yeah.
I saw a funny thing that was like on lesbian Instagram that was like, are you the drink more water girlfriend or the dehydrated girlfriend?
Nice.
All right, let's get into the topic at hand. Because we both saw John Wick 4, and boy howdy, was that ever a great movie.
Yes. I'm
3 straight hours of total insanity.
I'm seeing it a third time before it's out of the theater. One last time.
I gotta see Dungeons and Dragons before it leaves theaters.
Seriously, like, time has passed now. I've seen it twice. This is one of my favorite fucking movies of all time.
Whoa.
I am serious.
Damn.
Yeah. This is like the absolute like Mount Rushmore of action movies. No question. It's on the list.
Very good.
I think it is one of the best action movies ever made.
Do you think that it has... Because John Wick 4 is so on the whole movie that I worry... Because, you know, like, Old Boy has the hallway, right?
Yeah.
Does John Wick have a hallway? Or is the whole movie the hallway?
There are multiple, because I think
there are like 3 that come to mind where I'm like, what's the hallway of John Wick 4? And I'm like, the stairs?
A lot of people love the stairs.
The Wetworks Club?
Yeah, the stairs is pretty friggin' hype.
The stairs are crazy.
Yeah.
And you feel the exhaustion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is such a good sentence.
And it has like a comedy beat in the middle of it. Which is like really good.
Yeah.
Love it. I guess, like, mild spoiler warning. We'll probably not spoil anything, obviously, big, but, we will be talking about set pieces and some action beats and stuff.
Yeah.
But we're not going to say, like, any of the endings or anything of any of the movies we're going to talk about here today.
For sure.
So good. But, yeah. So, is it better than John Wick 1?
It's different.
It's different.
I like it more. I think it is peak. I think it's the peak. Like, because John Wick 3... to me is the worst one, mainly because
2 and 3 have blended together in my memory, so I don't
love 2.
Yeah,
so 2
I think
is
3
with,
was the weakest for me too.
Yeah, 2 is with Common.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So 3 is the weakest for me.
Yeah.
As well.
3 is with Halle Berry and the dogs, which is the dogs
that
are sick.
sequence is cool.
Yeah, but 3, I find flaws in it because you can see the action choreographed.
Yeah.
A lot of the time.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but there are moments of that. And to me, 4 is one of the greatest fucking action movies of all time. Because it is so hard to spot that.
Yeah.
That whole movie flows so well together. All the action scenes.
Yeah.
Like, even, and then you go back to even 1. 1 has the big, 1 and 2 especially, where enemies will just like appear on screen
And
for
wait.
John to like get him, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, you could have been
could've
shooting
shot
him
him.
that
You could've
whole
shot
time,
him, yeah.
but you're gonna just come right up on him. So Keanu
4 fixes that because he's being constantly shot at from like 8 angles at
Yeah.
the same damn time.
Yeah.
He's always just suit coating, you know.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
just unbelievable action.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, like,
And a good
shout out.
story.
Yeah, great story. Shout out to the like process of these movies, like actual stunt people, like running the show, doing things safely.
Yeah.
Like, I love the fact that they don't use actual live guns.
Yeah.
Like, this is the peak gun movie, but also the peak gun safety movie.
Yeah.
Which I think is hugely important, especially when you hear like tragedies like
Dude, yeah.
the Harrison Ford thing or the Alec Baldwin thing, I
Yeah.
mean, and the of course Brandon Lee. Like,
Yeah.
like there's
Surprised
no
it-
reason for that to ever happen.
Yeah. I'm
Like-
surprised it doesn't happen more.
I mean, in today's day and age, like back during The Crow, like
Yeah.
CG wasn't an option,
Totally.
right?
Totally.
And blanks were still they're still dangerous.
Yeah.
You could still die from a blank, you know?
Yeah.
And like there's kind of no reason now to not just do CG muzzle flares and stuff like they
Yeah.
do in John Wick 4 because
Totally.
it's like it looks just like John Wick 1 you can spot it, like you can see that, you know, the technology was in its infancy, but
yeah.
like
Yeah.
there's no reason not
At
to
this
in my
point,
mind
for
anymore
sure.
because it's like I would rather
Can't even tell.
Yeah, you can't even tell most of the time. I would rather the cast and crew be safe.
Yep.
And me be like, that gun looked a little weird. Mm-hmm. You know, like I would 100%.
Yeah.
If it means that someone doesn't die. Yeah.
I didn't notice it once, and I'm a stickler
No,
for
I
all
didn't
that
either.
shit.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Everything looked completely real.
Like last night, shout out to Terminator 1. Like my favorite stunts of all time
Yeah.
will be people on fire.
Oh hell yeah.
And it was just like dude in
That shit is crazy.
Dude in a suit stepping out of a flaming truck.
Yeah.
And it's like, that seems really fucking dangerous though.
Yeah.
Like,
Apparently
it's hard to spot.
I watched a Corridor Crew video about that, and apparently, like, there's a higher risk of getting like hypothermia because they coat you in this like.
Liquid nitrogen.
Well, it's like a cooling gel that like saps your body of heat.
Whoa.
So you're like actually like you're on fire and you're like cold. Apparently, I obviously
That
I've
is
not
awesome.
done it, and I hope to never do it.
Yeah.
but
Those are my favorite stunts.
it's crazy. It's
But like,
wild.
I feel like that stuff now is computer. A lot of it.
a lot of it. I
People
think,
on fire.
probably.
Like, it's so rare to like.
I
Spot
guess I
one of
don't know.
those.
Like I'm not a stunt person.
The
but,
last one I
like,
saw was in like Vampire Diaries. Some dude like gets on fire in
full
a
on fire.
kitchen. Yeah, it's
shit.
nuts. Yeah.
That makes me think of that scene in Groundhog or Scrooged when he like is at dinner and he looks over and just sees that guy on fire and he's
I
like,
haven't seen that.
ah! And the music's like la 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 la. Anyway, Scrooged.
Sick.
Dude, I drove by. Did I tell you this? I drove by on the way here into the office like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Like one of the big thoroughfares near here
Yeah.
was like closed off, coming the other direction.
Yeah.
Fucking a full-on van and like it might have been an Audi, burned to a crisp.
Whoa.
Burned to a crisp.
Wow.
I was just like, holy crap!
Wow. That's
Like, what causes 2 cars to burn that hot?
A very, very like
Terrifying.
lethal crash.
Yeah,
A lethal
I hope
crash.
everybody was. There were no. I saw no people on the scene. There were
Yeah.
cops just like keep it because the cars were
Wow.
like the burned out husks were like in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody's okay.
Yeah.
Good heavens.
Grief.
Anyway.
Speaking of the raid here as well.
Yeah. Well, are you going to a comment here or?
Well, just the prompt. You know,
The prompt.
talking
Yeah,
about,
because I mentioned the raid,
yeah.
Equilibrium, Dread, John Wick.
The raid. John Wick before John Wick, one of my all-time favorites, Raid Redemption and Raid 2.
Fuck yeah.
But even the raid You can see the choreography so often.
Raid, you have a lot of people like waiting to come in. Yeah,
there's so much of that. And again, John Wick 4, you don't see that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it is just that next level. They really leveled up.
Not Gun Fu, but like speaking of Oldboy, Holloway, the solution to that, I think, to the waiting, because like they do that is like just good acting, I guess, but like they're trepidatious. Like they're waiting because they're afraid.
Yeah.
And then like later in the fight, they're waiting because they're fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Fighting, I imagine, makes you very tired.
Oh my God. Probably after like a couple minutes.
Couple seconds.
Like, you're
like, get punched in the head twice and you're like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know how like MMA works. But yeah. So anyway, I asked our patrons what their favorite Gun Fu movies were.
Hell yeah.
And I lied to them and said we were filming on April 11th. It is now April 27th.
Double it.
Double
plus.
it almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, double it plus.
Double it plus.
Plus 4, 5. Dave Pellis says hard boiled is just, you just gotta have it. Oh hell
You
yeah.
gotta have it.
Wanted has a bit. Dark Sector game had a controllable disc to cut heads off. Can't think of any other movies.
Wait, what?
Besides what I
What?
listed.
The random Dark Sector reference, dude. What?
Is that a game?
Yeah. Really awesome game.
I don't
why?
think I've
I don't
heard of
understand why it's being referenced here.
Because the Wanted game had a lot more gun fu.
Yeah.
I hate the movie Wanted.
I remember thinking it was like whatever.
It's like, it like actively insults the audience. Like he looks in the camera and he's like, "What have you done lately?" And I'm like, "Watched your shitty movie for you. Gave you my $12 or whatever it was at the time. Like fuck off."
Is that Tamir like Bekmambetov, the dude who did Night Watch? Did he do Wanted?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
He really fell off.
Yeah.
Because I really
remember
like
I was
Night Watch.
jazzed for Night Watch, and then
Yeah.
Day Watch just kind of never.
Day Watch came out,
It
but
came
it's
out,
trash.
but yeah, but I never watched it.
It was
'cause, like,
not
everyone was
good.
like meh.
Yeah.
And then Wanted just sucked. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the idea of it was cool, like bending bullets.
Hell yeah.
Like that's neat.
Super neat. Hard boiled though. Inspector Tequila, 10 out of 10. One of the greatest movies I've ever seen. One of my like gateway. It's such a gateway movie. That's a gateway movie. That's you show hard boiled to a teenager.
Or you show
straight
the,
up. Like yo, check out.
Is it Hard Boil or Hard Target that has the oneer? The big like where they're fighting through the thing, and they go down the elevator and then they fight more. Is that Hard Target?
I feel like it's hard boiled.
Yeah, because
Hard Target is Jean-Claude.
right. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it must be Hard Boiled.
Yeah.
Because that shot is great. I think it's 2 or 3 shots.
And then they
together,
came out
but-
with the video game, Stranglehold sequel, the follow-up.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Directed by John Woo, right?
He
Wasn't
like
it? was
wrote
like-
it or
he
helped
was like-
write it or something.
Yeah, I remember his name
Consultant.
on the box.
Yeah.
Fucking doves, dude. Throw some doves in there. Mission Impossible 2.
Yeah.
The doves.
Yeah.
Ah! I gotta watch Mission Impossibles again to gear up for number 5 part 1, number 6 part 1.
7.
What? 7.
7 part 1.
Boy.
Oh my god.
I love Mission Impossible though. I
It's-
don't know,
dude.
unabashedly.
I don't know how you top Fallout. It's going to be a tall order, Mr. Cruz.
I still like Ghost Protocol quite a bit.
More than Fallout?
I don't know. I gotta rewatch it.
You got to rewatch Fallout.
Yeah.
Fallout, like John Wick 4, Fallout. I'm serious.
Good bathroom fight. Top 10 bathroom fights.
Yes.
That one.
True Lies.
True Lies. If you count
Eastern Promises.
If you count Eastern Promises, that's like
Yeah.
maybe number 1. Because that's like a bathhouse fight.
Yeah.
Nude. Full nude.
Full nude. With blades.
Just flopping around, fighting each other in a bathhouse, dude.
God, I should watch that again.
Maniacs. Killer Squid Hug says John Wick looks so good because the actors put so much time in to train. After all his time training, Keanu would do well in a competition shooting, and it absolutely translates to this. I've seen
him behind the scenes.
I've seen him doing actual like target
Yeah.
shooting, and it's like pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Also, have to mention Collateral for its alleyway scene.
Yo,
the
homie,
club scene is
is that my
sick
briefcase?
too. People study that scene for its realistic quick draw technique.
Yep. Which he pulls out in Fallout.
Yeah.
He does the quick draw.
Yeah. Additionally, the show Barry really took the time to get the technique right, and it's important for the narrative. It would be less easy to believe the character Barry is a natural killer if Bill Hader looked uncomfortable holding a gun. Totally.
Dude, Barry.
I guess I should keep watching Barry. I watched season 1 and I got so fucking depressed.
It's heavy.
It's just such a sad show.
It's about sad people. That's probably why it's like my favorite.
Well, but also like stuff that's like my life adjacent, like stuff about acting or startups or like whatever. Like I just don't like watching it.
I know that feeling for
like,
sure.
This is too familiar.
For sure.
Like I've been to that acting class, you know, like I went to that theater conservatory.
It's like you had this teacher.
Yeah, basically. But Collateral, dude.
Collateral, one of the all-time greats. Michael Mann.
When he's in the nightclub.
Yep.
I love a good nightclub shoot scene.
Absolutely.
Like, even though in real life it's like the most terrifying thing that has ever happened.
Yeah,
but
Jesus
like,
Christ.
fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck guns. First of all,
fuck guns.
I hate them.
Keep them in the movies and video games, please.
Fake movie guns only.
Yeah.
Real life guns, just please dissolve.
Yeah.
Into like a fine mist.
Yes.
That we can snort as drugs. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, Collateral, dude, when he's just like blah, blah, in the club.
One of my all-time favorites. Yep.
Brutal.
And such a good story.
Yeah, he is so terrifying in that.
Yep. One of his best performances. I just love Michael Mann.
Ending,
you know, last time we were here, or the time before, talking about Heat.
Heat, dude.
Just one of the all-time greats.
Heat.
Yep. Michael Mann just makes realistic, gritty shit.
Yeah.
Thief. Like, God. I gotta rewatch Miami Vice, dude. It's time.
I never saw that.
It is time. I remember it being so bad when I saw it, but now I've seen people like, yo, this movie is like actually one of the greats. I've like seen it pop up.
Wait, Miami Vice?
Miami Vice. It's been re-examined, Isla.
Is that Colin Farrell?
Yeah, and Jamie Foxx.
I love Colin Farrell.
I know.
I love Colin Farrell.
Same.
The Penguin, dude.
I know. I gotta go back.
Did I tell you I went and saw the Batman with a live orchestra like 2 weeks ago?
No.
It was pretty sick.
What the F? What did they do for the Batmobile scene?
Fucking went crazy.
Yeah?
They went fucking crazy.
I guess the bass.
The bass, the mix
was the bass? Yeah, what was the bass for like the Batman, the Batmobile revving up?
Well, they had the actual sound effects, but the mix was kind of jank. Like they turned down a lot of the explosions and stuff, so you could hear the music more.
Got it.
So and like the mix on the actual orchestra was a little off. Like you could barely hear like the horns sometimes. It was kind of a little weird.
Yeah.
But like it was also just cool because like during
cool.
the car chase scene, just to see like the violinist just going like
dude,
like full body workout. They're all just like
sick,
and the drummer was just like fucking going crazy.
Dude,
it was rad just for that like one set because it's a pretty staid movie otherwise.
Yeah,
but like musically, I was a little bummed that they didn't try to do like a live accompaniment for like the Nirvana stuff. Like it just kind of played in the movie soundtrack, and I was like, okay,
yeah,
like whatever.
Yeah. Have you ever done anything like that? Seen a movie like that?
Yeah, a bunch of times. I've seen Raiders of the Lost Ark like that. I've seen.
Was John Williams there?
No, that one was actually like UCLA Student Orchestra or something. It was pretty good though. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fun. They're doing Psycho coming up.
That'll be good.
I kind of want to go see
That'll
it.
be shrill, dude.
Yeah. Just like, just kill her already. No, it's usually the mix is really good.
Sick.
I went and saw Suspiria with Goblin playing.
Old or new?
The old one.
Old one, nice.
Yeah, with Goblin playing the soundtrack. It was ear-shatteringly loud.
That's the best. Excellent.
Because the movie was like, okay, and then they played a bunch of their songs like after, and it was so loud.
Damn.
I really wish that I had brought earplugs. Anyway.
That sounds so sweet.
We're going to watch the Armored Core trailer later today.
We're going to react to that live.
Tyler Travis, it's obviously not a film, but Corridor Digital Tactical Reloads videos are a lot of fun. That's true. I remember they did a video about John Wick 1. They thought the CG muzzle flare was not great.
Oh.
But I think they probably like it now. Yeah. They were critical of like how it doesn't have like it didn't light up the area around the gun.
Got it.
Which
like
is
that scene in the Batman.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good scene.
So God, it's so good. Batman hype.
I remember liking the gunplay in El Mariachi and Way of the Gun.
Hell, dude, Way of the Gun shout out.
Yeah, Way of the Gun.
So good.
Really good insult, which I looked into and I guess has kind of a fucked up history. But I always thought it was from this movie, but it's apparently I don't know, some boxer said it, whatever. I can't remember his name. Mike Tyson, maybe. But like, they're going to get into a fight in the swearing alert coming up. They're going to get into a fight in the parking lot, and one of the guys goes, "I will fuck you till you love me." It's a crazy thing to say to a guy before you punch him in the face in a parking lot. That was a good one. Shout out to everything Sicario. Because God, Sicario.
I miss it so much. I miss it.
The dinner scene, dude. What the fuck?
All of it.
Holy shit, Sicario.
The second one was even okay. I had no expectation. It was okay. It was like, all right. If we come, because it was so like spin-off, you know? Like it's Brolin.
Yeah.
And Benicio, but they're really good in it.
Yeah. Benicio's character in that is.
Yeah. I would love it if they then came back, you know, with Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
You get Villeneuve in there, like come full circle.
What that movie is like about.
Such a 10. One of the greatest.
Also, like one of the peak moments, because I often do the thing. I'm not ashamed that like I'll see a movie and then I'll put the soundtrack on the drive home. Right?
Hell yeah.
Sicario, I did that. And then you realize, like, without the picture and the other stuff going on, you're like, oh, this song is literally just
Yep.
Like, there's like the truck sequence where that in the movie you're just like, ah.
Yep.
But then listening to it in your car, you're like, okay, this is still cool, but it's kind of missing something.
That franchise needs to come back. I don't know what happened. It was like the biggest thing for 1 second. I guess you lose Emily Blunt, you lose Villeneuve.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I guess I forgot to push done on the thing when I changed the title for this stream, so it's just still Done versus Wave Race. Surprise. It's reaction shots.
Yeah.
Which we occasionally stream live, if you didn't know. MXA Ghost says, well, I don't know.
Did you know that Dune creator's intent can really only be on 11 screens in the whole like world?
Really?
Because of the IMAX, like dual laser aspect ratio.
You know what movie I really liked? Dune.
Dude.
Denis Villeneuve's Dune, Part 1.
Yeah, I saw like a really good thread about the aspect ratio, and it's like you can't, because sometimes the IMAX 4Ks will have like the expanded thing or whatever, and Dune was shot in a way where it's like no home media version is the actual image.
You could just, if they just didn't do just slice off the sides.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because 70 mil is like, it's like a little taller than.
It's like some weird specific one.
Yeah. It's not 4x3, obviously, but it's not 16x9. It's like 16 by 8 or something. I don't know.
Some crazy shit. But if that ever comes back to the IMAX.
Or what would it be? 16 by 10, kind of? It's taller.
Someone was already depressed because, when 2 comes out.
Someone was depressed?
Oh, or because they were like, when 2 comes out, it's only going to be in the IMAX for 1 week. Because then, like, some Marvel shit comes.
Fuck you,
so
Marvel.
So you have 1 week to go to one of 11 theaters to see it. Yeah.
We'll go.
Okay.
All right. Did we see Dune together?
No.
I saw it with Tokyo Slim.
Nice.
It was hype.
That is hype.
And Matthew Walden, dude. Jimmy Good, I think. It was fucking awesome.
That is a legendary lineup.
Yeah, it was a good crew. MXA Ghost, almost every John Woo film fits into this genre. As much as people hate the G.I. Joe Retaliation, G.I. Joe Retaliation has the fight between Roadblock and Firefly.
Fun.
That movie is not the best, but the gun fu for this scene was fun to watch.
Good call.
Also, Wanted. That movie can do both. Like, no ballet dancer could. Bendable.
Time to rewatch Wanted.
Maybe I was wrong on Wanted?
There we go.
Thanks, Angel.
Sicario, number 2.
Yeah, Austin B. Media, Sicario, Day of the Soldado.
It was good.
Really great for gunplay.
Nowhere near number 1, but solid.
I anticipated this Magic Mike. Is there any gunplay in there?
I don't think so.
They're playing with a different kind of gun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I think I've only seen Magic Mike XXL, but I've seen it like 5 times.
I've only seen the first one, and I've seen it 5 times. It's so weird.
Because I had a little coven of friends, mostly girls, that we would We would watch Magic Mike XXL and then Mad Max Fury Road back to back.
A weird double feature.
Well, because they're feminist masterpieces.
Nice. Okay.
We would like all be cuddled up on a floor bed, watch those two movies. The theme for this episode is Gun Kata. Gun Fu. Jed says the Bourne movies have some great shootouts. I still remember him dual-wielding pistols and shooting one of them with his pinky. Dude, I love the Bourne movies.
So good.
I guess the first 3?
Yeah, first 3.
First 2.5?
Next 2, no, 3's sick.
Or maybe 1 and 3 are the best ones?
1 and 3 are the best.
Yeah.
2 is still awesome.
2 is good, yeah. Got a little splashy after that. Got a little splashy after that.
They have the Jeremy Renner, Rachel Weisz one.
Yeah, whatever. Although I love Rachel Weisz.
And then
Dead Ringers, bro. Oh my god.
I need to see it. And then Jason Bourne has Alicia Vikander.
Yeah.
Those were both okay.
I love Alicia Vikander too.
But what is it? His name's Desh, maybe? The assassin in 3 that he fights with the book.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they like jump through the windows.
Books him in the Adam's apple.
Oh, so good.
That is probably my favorite Bourne fight.
Yes.
Some great car chase. Oh, we should do a car chase episode.
Car chase. Vanishing Point. Ronin, one of the best. French Connection. Bullet. The classics. Death Proof. So many good ones.
Fury Road.
Yeah.
The whole damn movie.
Yep. The Peacemaker has a good one.
The show?
The movie The Peacemaker with Nicole Kidman and George Clooney.
The Chase, starring
Charlie Sheen. Baby Driver. Yep.
Drive. Love a good car chase, dude.
Yeah.
I have a theory about like really good car chases are often couched in movies that don't live up to the goodness of the car chase. Mm-hmm. Like Baby Driver. Mm-hmm. Like that first car chase is god tier, and then the movie's like good, but
Drive. The best part is the car.
The beginning car chase. Yeah. Like good movie still, but the car chase just is better than everything else. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
I agree.
Back to the Future 3 has a good car chase. Does it? It kind of does.
DeLorean versus train, maybe, or like horse or something.
Horse chase.
Yeah, I forget.
Best horse chase. Speed counts.
Speed count it for sure.
Anyway, that's not this month.
No.
David Warren, I know this is a stretch, but Robin Hood Prince. I've been meaning to watch. Dude, Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. I come into the studio 2 weeks ago. Damiani had gotten here early. He's sitting in the stream room at the ending scene of Robin Hood Prince of Thieves.
That is hilarious.
Just eating lunch.
He watches so many movies back there.
And I'm just like, you just watching Prince of Thieves, bro? And he was like, yeah. And then we just like we're sitting there watching and talking about Prince of Thieves for like a half hour. And he was going back and showing me things he'd like forgotten about.
God, I love that.
And I forgot Christian Slater played Will Scarlet or whatever. And he was like, look at this shit. And he like shows me the scene where Kevin Costner and Morgan Freeman get into a catapult, and Will Scarlet pulls the thing, launches them over the side of the castle. PG-13 movie. And then Will Scarlet says, "Fuck me, he cleared it." It's their one F-bomb.
Isn't there like a fucking 4-hour cut of that or something?
Oh
the
my
director's
God.
cut?
Yeah. Oh, geez.
That's the one I want to watch.
I loved that movie as a kid.
Same.
Loved it.
Same.
I used to literally dream about a treehouse village, like in that.
I love Treehouse Village.
That theme song, dude. The like Morgan. They used it for like the Morgan Creek like jingle.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Robin Hood. All three versions. Robin Hood Prince of Thieves, Robin Hood Men in Tights, and the Disney Robin Hood.
It's a depressing cartoon.
So good.
You know what? Robin Hood is not good. The Russell Crowe one.
Never saw it.
Horrible.
Never saw it.
Horrible.
Damn.
Terrible movie.
Ridley Scott, he's got like a 65% accuracy.
Nah.
It's got a lot of classics.
That might have dropped down a little.
Got a lot of classics. Hey, didn't he do The Martian? That was pretty recent.
That might be my last of his good ones that I liked.
I feel like he has a recent good one.
Some people like that rape one, but I didn't like that.
Whoa, I don't even know.
The Last Duel or whatever.
Last Duel, yeah.
Really inappropriate.
I haven't seen
Sorry
it.
to just like drop the R word like that. Sorry,
but that's like the main theme of the movie.
It's gruesome, and like they show it a million times from 100 different perspectives. And I'm like, yo, this is not necessary, guys.
Yeah,
like, come on,
for sure. I haven't seen that. I want to see it, but maybe not, actually.
Anyway, David Warren. Stretch, but the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. When I was a kid, archery was amazing to me, so I loved this movie. And Men in Tights and the Disney cartoon. Yeah, it's not gun, but crazy trick shots and overcoming the odds feels similar to me. Hell yeah, dude.
That's cool.
Best archery. Yeah, really good archery. Hunger Games has some good archery.
Love good archery
episode.
I really love good archery. Like Vikings and Braveheart and shit.
Yeah.
Like just...
He split Robin's arrow in twain. Benjamin Miller. Seeing the lobby shootouts in The Matrix as a 90s kid absolutely blew my mind. Oh my God, yeah. The
culmination.
Chapter 29 or 27 or whatever of the DVD, I like wore it out. I watched it so many times.
Culmination.
Oh my God. Also, like, troubling if you think about the context of, like, they're just killing a bunch of humans, but, like, whatever. It's all guns. They're never, like, comfortable if you think about them.
Yeah.
But
it's a dark movie, you know? There will be casualties.
Yeah.
Casualties happen every day.
Colt Smith. So the first one that comes to mind is one that most people haven't seen would be Sukiyaki Western Django, Takashi Miike film. I have seen that. It's pretty good. That is martial arts western, wild insanity movie that I love. Next, Universal Soldier.
Nice.
Ryuhei Kitamura's wild film Versus.
I haven't seen Versus in 25 years.
Godzilla Final Wars. Blade. Blade is some fun ones. The classic Brandon Lee film The Crow, which does this too, but you don't want to glamorize it because they're quick and dirty. There is some good gun shit in that tragedy that happened, but like, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Depressed little teenage goth girl, me, loved The Crow.
Definitely.
Just listen to that soundtrack all the time. Yeah. Dread, dude. Oh my God.
I like this distinction with Van Damme because it's like he's using guns and he's also using martial arts, but he's not really combining them like some of these other ones.
Did Equilibrium invent the term gun kata?
I feel like
they did.
Yeah.
But gun fu had been around for a while, but
for sure.
No one had like been doing like
that crazy shit.
Yeah, like punching someone with your gun while shooting someone else.
Yeah.
Like in a big circle, gun fu.
Yep. Time cop.
But yeah, Van Damme, like he'll shoot you and then he'll do the splits and kick two other guys, but they're never like at the same time. I feel like that's a good point.
Love Van Damme movies. Oh my God.
I never saw that
JCVD
movie.
Incredible.
Is it good?
If you're a legitimate fan of his career,
right?
It is.
I felt I wouldn't have the
the
leg to stand on, kinda.
Yeah. Yeah, if you like, because I just grew up watching all those movies.
Right.
So
I've only seen a few of them.
Yeah.
Evan Caitlin, I appreciate the safety measures that are taken on the John Wick films. The director of those movies was a stunt double for Brandon Lee on The Crow. I didn't know that part. So his personal mission was to make sure the sets are perfectly safe. I didn't know he was on The Crow. That's crazy. But yes, we were talking about it earlier, but I love that aspect of those movies. Colin Luton, Equilibrium was the first movie that came to mind, definitely, with the special sleeve reload devices. Oh, I forgot about those.
Yeah.
And the spikes on the gun butts for extra ouchie power. Yeah. Damn, that movie
is sick.
It's probably bad, but I loved it when it came out.
So sick.
I was all of the puppy dude.
All of it. Like the story too. Just about like total control, totalitarian.
Take your soma,
dystopia.
Dude. Yeah.
This shit is
Very
sick.
Brave New World. The most gun fu fighting is against gun fu. That's hard to say. Non-gun fuers. So it's just about these maniacs in trench coats absolutely shredding normal goons with, I'll say, excessive style.
Yeah, triple S style.
The one encounter with another Foo fighter is interesting, though, because it becomes about batting the other guy's barrel away from you while you... Yeah.
Classic.
That scene is really cool. It's a neat idea on paper, but it looks ridiculous because the optimal strategy is just to grab the other guy's wrist so he can't shoot you rather than swat at it with kaboom. True.
Yep.
But you gotta have a good gun kata. Ooh, Hot Fuzz shootouts are good.
Yeah.
Max Miller, The Matrix guns, lots of guns, Neo and Trinity, raiding the office. Oh, by the way, our first episode of Gabby's Never Seen was The Matrix. So if you want a good audio commentary of me, Huber, and Gabby watching The Matrix for her first time ever, check that out. The office scene, 20 years later in The Matrix Resurrections, Neo never picks up a single gun. He's grown out of it. That's interesting. He's moved on. He wants peace. His special power is a defensive shield, protecting rather than destroying. That's a good point. I never actually noticed that.
Weird movie.
Weird movie. I felt like it had a lot of potential that it did not live up to.
Yeah.
I had higher hopes for that movie than I think it
especially too because I don't, contrary to like reviews, I don't think the Wachowskis have ever dipped. I love Speed Racer, Jupiter Ascending. I love Sense8 is great. Like
they definitely have a style with a capital S that either hits for you or doesn't. Yeah. Matrix 4 or Jupiter might be their weakest
for sure.
I don't outright hate any of their movies. I couldn't get through Jupiter, so I don't know. But was Cloud Atlas them or was that somebody else?
That was them too.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. Right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Cloud Atlas. It feels very them.
Yeah.
If it wasn't them. Seton McLean, 2 great films with excellent gun use / knowledge are Heat and Collateral. Shit, yeah. Michael Mann placed microphones around the set to capture the real sounds of the shootout rather than
the
dubbing
most insane
the sound after.
ever.
Oh my god, yeah.
Best Heat and Collateral, 2 best. Yep, nailed it. Best sound ever.
Bonkers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both of those movies are insane.
Yeah.
And then Zach Worcester chimes in with "Don't skip Miami Vice." So I'm skimming through this one because we talked about those movies already.
Gotta do it.
Zach Worcester, no discussion on this topic would be complete without mentioning The Rifleman, starring Chuck Connors. He's a cowboy on the frontier trying to raise his son as a single dad.
I just watched an episode the other day. I think it's a show, right? The Rifleman?
He doesn't carry a sidearm.
Isn't that a show?
I mean, dude, Westerns haven't come up in this because it's not really gun fu, but like some of the best guns ever are in Westerns. Open range, dude, the gun sounds.
The shotgun.
Holy shit, yeah.
Definitely.
The shootout at the end. When
in open range, one of the all-time best shootouts.
Blasts him through the wall with the shotgun. Deafening shotgun blast.
That is one of the
best shotgun blast ever.
One of the shotgun blasts, one of the best shootouts.
I love that.
Yes.
Open range, dude. Slow burn to an apocalyptic shootout.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Love that movie.
Yeah, dude. Open range.
Such a good Western. It's got Andor in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Forgot he was in there.
Yeah.
True Grit. I remember having some good rifle stuff. I forgot what I was talking about. The show is created by Sam Peckinpah? Are you kidding me, dude? Dude, Peckinpah.
Maniac.
Fucking crazy gun violence.
Yeah.
Wild Bunch, Straw Dogs, Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia. Just like brutal movies.
Unhinged.
I think Peckinpah did not trust women.
Jeez.
Let's just say that.
Peckinpah seems like a maniac.
Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia, dude. That movie rips. I know I scream at you about this movie like every 3 episodes.
I need to watch that.
Let's watch it.
Let's fucking do a commentary.
I have it on Let's do a commentary of Bring Me the Head.
I'm in 100% in.
I have it on Blu-ray. I had to buy a Spanish Blu-ray.
2 hours long?
I think, yeah, roughly. I don't know, whatever.
It
feels like 8.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably one of those that feels so long.
When you get through it, you're just like, oh my God. Not as bad as Straw Dogs, but just grueling watch. Anyway, The Expendables introduced audiences to AA-12, the fully automatic shotgun that made Terry Crews a star. Okay. And Arnold steals it from him in the sequel. Rambo 2008, the 4th one.
Burma.
One of the greatest war movies ever made.
Burma's a war zone. That movie's good.
Also, The Punisher Warzone.
He rips a guy's fucking throat out in Rambo 08.
Jesus.
It is one of the best kills.
Death with 3, good. Charles Bronson. Billy Jack, best headshots in cinema history. We'll see. We have to do a commentary for that, too.
For sure.
Bach that not peak cinema by any means, but wanted. God damn it.
Wanted. So many wanteds. Gotta watch it again.
We should watch it again.
Yeah.
It does have good gun fu in it.
Yeah.
Probably. Hard Target and Hard Boiled, yeah. Paul Rogers, The Matrix Equilibrium, The Raid 1 and 2 are, of course, the first movies that come to mind. The movies of John Woo have to be mentioned, yeah.
Of course.
One that never seems to get enough love is Shoot 'Em Up with Clive Owen. Shit, yeah, Shoot 'Em Up.
That was fun.
That movie is crazy.
Shoot 'Em Up was so fun.
That brings to mind, like,
Dude.
Lucky Number 11 and, like, Seven Psychopaths and stuff.
Dude.
Shoot 'Em Up was fun. That movie is ridiculous. Also, Bullet Train. Kind of similar vibes.
I like it.
Bullet Train took me a minute to settle into the vibe, but then I got on board with it.
It's fun.
I got on the train, so to speak.
Hell yeah.
Awesome action, funny as hell. Monica Bellucci being insanely hot, and Clive Owen murdering a man with a carrot. Oh yeah, there's like a whole rabbit theme going through Shoot 'Em Up. What a weird movie. Add Paul Giamatti and you have an absolute classic. Desperado is an action epic with amazing shootouts that helped introduce the world to Antonio Banderas and Salma Hayek. Yeah, dude, Desperado.
Not yet. I love when he says
that. Desperado, and shout out to original Django. Dude's just like dragging a coffin around the whole movie, and then it's got a Gatling gun. It's just like badass. Fuck.
Love
Very
that
Trigun,
bar
where the guy's like cross is a huge gun.
Yeah. The bar shootout in Desperado, one of the all-time classics.
Yeah.
When he's out of bullets, it's the best. He's like...
Is Desperado the one where they have like a remote control car or like a skateboard or something with a bomb on it?
Maybe Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Maybe that's later, yeah. Those movies. I had a real Desperado phase as a kid.
Yeah, same. Saw it in a drive-through.
Oh shit!
Driving
for the first time.
Yeah.
Dang, that's pretty cool. Jason Wojnar, hope I'm not too late. Definitely you were not too late. This was 2 weeks ago. Raid is a funny example because in the commentary, the director said the incredible gunfight in the beginning was just a way to get them to exhaust all of their ammunition so they have no choice but to use hand-to-hand combat. God, I love those movies so much. Dude, that's actually really smart. That's really cool, yeah.
Make a fucking third one. I know you
cowards.
said you would never do it. Just make the fucking third one.
Also, I love that it's like a British guy.
Yeah.
Right?
His next movie...
directed him?
I think his next movie is called Havoc with Tom Hardy, and Tom Hardy is like some unhinged cop in it. It's
Tom Hardy
be on
plays
Netflix.
a good unhinged person.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for that.
Also says the Wild Bunch, 2 best shootouts thanks to lighting and fast edit. Yeah, Wild Bunch is sick.
Hell yeah. Classic.
Funny story, I saw that movie in a park in Kyiv, so I wonder how many unsuspecting families were walking by and had their children get a glimpse of the carnage. Yeah, Jesus.
Love a good botched bank heist.
Oh my god, yeah. Top 10 botched bank heists.
Yeah, it's up there for sure.
Cotalito, fucking Dog Day Afternoon.
Yep.
Is that a botch?
Number one.
Yeah, I know. Pretty big botch, I guess. Attica. Cotalito. We cannot talk about Gun Fu without mentioning the master, Chow Yun-fat,
God,
dude.
I love Chow Yun-fat.
John Woo may have been the visionary behind the camera, but Chow Yun-fat gave that vision shape and made it poetry.
Well
Hell
said.
yeah.
Well said.
Just take the restaurant scene
God,
in
I
A Better
love
Tomorrow from 86, where he wails in wazzles in smiling. What is that?
A Better Tomorrow, The Killer,
Walks
and
in, maybe?
Hardboiled. Peak. Yes.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yes.
With a woman on his arm as a cover to place guns in the potted plants lining the hallway leading to... That is an unsung hero of movies like this. John Wick does this.
Placing guns.
Place a gun ahead of time.
Yeah, dude.
It's so cool.
It's so
like when
cool.
he puts the shotgun in the sewer when he's going in 1 or 2 or whichever
in
one.
two.
And you're just like, what's he doing that for?
Yeah.
It's just like the foresight. It's just little touches like that just show you this character knows what the fuck he's doing.
Godfather.
Yeah. Oh.
Gun in the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's like,
a pre-placed weapon. Dude.
Yeah.
Hitman. The game where it's just like, we've placed a gun in this trash can.
So sick.
I lost my spot, so I'm just gonna scan for the next movie title.
The Killer. Sliding down the guardrail, dude.
The church scene in The Killer has him sliding down. I don't think I've seen The Killer.
Hardboiled.
I haven't seen The Killers either.
Killers.
Like the early Kubrick.
Killer is 10. Oh, that's a good one.
What's The Killer? Is that John Woo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's very similar.
I have not seen that one.
Like the cousin of Hardboiled.
Oh, okay.
So similar. Yeah.
What's the
And The Killer is Kubrick's racetrack heist. Really fucking good.
I just had a thought of a Japanese movie, that Tokyo Drifter, or
Yeah.
whatever. Cool sets. Anyway,
Tokyo Drifter.
If that's the movie I'm thinking of. Green lighting with like a weird box in the room. Love that. 86 movie Cobra. Movie Knives of all time. Greatest movie Knives.
Dude. Oh, what is the line, dude? Oh, yeah. Cobra, Sylvester Stallone, unhinged cop in it. He comes up, there's like a standoff in the restaurant or like liquor store. And one of the guys is like, yeah, we got a psycho in there. And fucking Stallone is like, psychos? I don't deal with psychos. What? But then he like deals with the psycho.
He goes and deals with the psycho?
Yeah.
That's incredible. Classic anime of the month, Cyber City Odeo 808, 3-part OAV from Yoshiaki Kawajiri, who also directed Ninja Scroll.
Sick.
Basically what the Cyberpunk 2077 anime would have been if it was made in 1990. It comes highly recommended. Oh, that sounds badass. I still never watched the Cyberpunk anime.
Oh.
I know. I've heard it's crazy.
Oh.
It was too flashy for Sophia, so I have to watch it on my own.
Oh, it's good.
Fée de Crouch. Oh, Fée de Crouch. Don't know how to say your name.
Sorry. I like that.
I don't have much to contribute about Gun Fu as I'm not too knowledgeable about the genre. I do, though, have an update from a recent talking point. In just 1 week, the Mario movie surpassed Ant-Man 3's total box office gross. The Mario movie had an estimated budget of half of Ant-Man, making it an even bigger success. Both movies had a rotten score on Rotten Tomatoes. However, their cinema score was substantially different. A for Mario, B for Ant-Man. So I just want to let you know that the general audience is really into the Mario movie despite the critics' reception. Yeah, we saw it before anybody on the entire planet. Mm-hmm. They showed it to us before Miyamoto even. Yeah. And we loved it, and we were pretty surprised by the critical reception to that Mario.
Yeah.
Ant-Man 3 was not great.
Yeah. I always see the biggest audience score and like critic score discrepancies is always horror movies. It's so funny.
Oh yeah.
Some indie horror movie like 97%, and then the audience score is like 65. It's like all the time.
It's always interesting. It's always interesting the ones that are flipped. Yeah. Where it's like, because I feel like you either get like the 100% critic, 4% audience, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Like no one ever agrees.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for the comments. That's it for the episode. Thanks for joining us. Oh yeah, shoot, we got shout outs. I forgot to do these last time. But yeah, thank you for joining us. Get up on that patreon.com/easyallies. We got all kinds of fun stuff going on over there. $5 you get all kinds of stuff. $10 you get the contributor tier to join in on the discussion for reaction shots. I really appreciate everyone who's in there. And you get to be in the call-in show, which we're doing in about an hour. We're doing Q&A and then the call-in show. Hot mics, as we lovingly call it. So be around for that. We're going to take like a 1 hour break from the live stream today, if you're watching currently. But this is still the episode of Reaction Shots, so check that out in the past or whatever. They're a lot of fun. Our top tiers on our Patreon get a shout out in this podcast, Frame Trap, and the main podcast. And that shout out goes to Jabba Wobbs, El Thanis, Greg the Dark Knight, Kettering, Raymond Wheeler III, Zio VGM, Ghost Samurai, and Garrett Hullfish. Shout out. Thank you all for being such an important part of our project here at Easy Allies. We'll be back next month. Back on schedule, so really in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
For another reaction shots.
Car chases.
Maybe we're doing car chases.
Yeah.
Frick it.
Yeah.
It has no relation to anything going on, really. Well, it'll be
the Batman.
It'll be soon.
Is newish.
Mission Impossible will be coming out in a month from then. So whatever. Car chases.
In Fallout, when he bombs through the intersection on the motorcycle.
Oh my god. How many Arc de Triomphe car chases have there been? John Wick 4, epic. But like Tom Cruise has been in at least 2.
Yeah. Many.
Yeah. In that area though.
Yeah.
Everyone loves the Arc de Triomphe.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That's gonna do it for the episode. See you next month for another exciting reaction shots. Thank you so much. Bye bye.